Visit the WOCA website at www.woca.com.
All right, 25 minutes before 8 o'clock. It is 34 degrees out there. Feels like 28 degrees out there, according to the National Weather Service.
Yeah.
And that is, I think that is specifically at the airport. If you didn't already hear earlier, the low temperature for the night was not 28, it was 30. We were told it might be 28. However, let's just keep this in mind. This, I believe, is only from the airport. So there could have been some other areas in our area that had colder temperatures than 30. But the lowest temperature, I believe this is at the airport, was 30 degrees. And that was between 5:35 this morning and 6:15 this morning. But currently, 34 feels like 28.
Yeah.
Wind chill factor makes it feel like 28.
Yeah.
All right, we're waiting on Stan Creel. Tish handed us a note saying that he was running late, and so I can tell you a couple of things. There's a ribbon cutting. The Ocala Marion County Chamber and Economic Partnership has ribbon cuttings for different businesses, and the public is always invited to these. I think they're always invited.
Yep, they're always invited.
So there's a couple happening on Friday, and then there's one on Saturday. On Friday, the power plant business incubator will be where the first one is at 9 o'clock a.m. This Friday morning. Sorry. The ribbon cutting for the power plant incubator and the Wall of Fame unveiling.
Yeah.
During Global Entrepreneurship Week.
Who knew? That's what this is.
We don't ever get recognized for our entrepreneurism.
No.
Because we don't throw our name in the hat. That's why.
Yeah, but we're out there.
I don't know where the hat is.
Exactly.
I have my name.
Exactly.
Anyway, 9 o'clock for the ribbon cutting this coming Friday morning over there. And then Totally Awesome Massage and Wellness.
Stan.
There's Stan.
He's cold.
Hey, Stan. You should have put your coat on. Totally awesome massage and wellness, helping your body do what it does best, heal itself. They are having their ribbon cutting at 3 p.m. And they are located at 2510 Southeast 10th Street here in Ocala. That's also Friday. And then Saturday, Camacho's Boxing Gym is having a ribbon cutting at 10 a.m. They are located at 1812 Northeast Jacksonville Road here in Ocala. And Stan Creel is in the studio. Good morning, Stan.
Yeah, good morning. It's Freeze 30.
Freeze 30. Is this early for you, or do you always get up early?
No. I'm up. It's just cold.
You're always up. So, big day on Saturday. We've got Light Up Ocala. We always look forward to it.
Oh, it's a great evening.
You actually like it, even though it's a lot of work for you?
I love it because all the people that are there enjoying it. I mean,
that's true.
You can't beat that.
That
when
is
you
true.
sit there and walk around and you see all these people enjoying their evening and kind of just with their families, and especially when the lights go on.
Yeah.
I mean, joy is just like the biggest face you can see.
How hard of it was it to decide to close the boulevard and actually extend it north of the boulevard?
Well, the hardest part of it was probably trying to get the state to approve it.
Oh, the state had to approve it.
Well, it's a state road, so yeah.
Oh, okay.
We have to get that to approve with our streets department and stuff. But it was just easy decision for us.
Okay.
To say we should close it because, well, one, the event needed to grow. Because it was so congested. Yeah. And people were, if you listen to people, they said, hey, it's too crowded. I don't like coming. I feel like a sardine. Well, you listen, you expand. And the other part of that was, we're trying to, help grow that other side of the state road 40. The downtown is not just downtown.
That's right.
Square.
That's right.
Downtown.
Yeah.
All the way to Tuscaloosa Park, and growing it across the street helps, open up some
the
of the
Miracle Mile.
If you want to call it a Miracle Mile.
Isn't that what they call it?
I know. I think it's called something like that. I know there's Magnolia. There is Miracle Mile all the way down.
I thought I saw a sign.
There is all the way down Magnolia. I don't know why I don't ever see it, but I always I cut through 3rd and straight across.
Oh, okay. Is anything new this year at Light Up Ocala?
Yeah, actually we do have some cool new things. One of our sponsors, Avery and Smith, are actually bringing reindeer.
I was going to ask you about the reindeer. I saw it on the map. Robin showed me where we were going to be, and Joe showed me where we were. And I said, well, what is this area that says reindeer?
Right behind you. So
very close to us.
Cool.
How many reindeer?
They're actually bringing, I think, 2 or 3 reindeer, which is not too many, but, hey, they're bringing them all the way down from up north to, somewhere.
Now, is that venison? Is reindeer venison? No.
I don't want to say that because then we might have some hunters show up with some guns going,
no, I'm not suggesting that.
You got some deer? Pinned up?
That's right.
I got some good friends that are hunting. No, they won't be hunting these. These are, I think one of them is an older female, and then I think the other one's a younger reindeer. But I guess you could. It's their deer. It's just reindeer. So I guess it's venison if you wanted to count it down. But, but for all the people who maybe are not into the reindeer, we have antlers. That the Avery and Smith will be giving away.
Oh, really?
So basically, you can just fake like you're a reindeer. And
fake it. Yeah. Put a red nose on.
Family and stuff like that. Yeah.
Are the reindeer going to be in the parade? Walk the parade route, or are they just going to be like right there?
We don't want to test that one out.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really? Reindeer?
No, reindeer are not going to be in the parade.
They're hard to control or something? Santa has no problem.
This is their first year in any event, she said.
Oh, really? Oh, so they're newbies.
So we don't want to try and walk them anywhere.
They're newbies.
But they're newbies. They're great in a pen. Great for photo ops. I don't know about the whole walk in the parade.
Oh my goodness! Well, we got to bring our cameras.
Yeah, I think we'll have some dogs in our parade. That's it.
Oh, the dogs are the soccer dogs.
Soccer dogs.
Well, soccer collies are there, but we also have Project Pup is one of the groups that, and they help with animals and stuff like that. So they'll be there. And
that's Pets Uplifting People. That's what that is. Pets Uplifting People. Is that what Pup is?
Something like that, I think. Yeah. I don't ever read in this.
You just coordinated, and that is such an awesome responsibility you have, because you have to make sure everybody's all of the vendors have their own spaces, all of where the children's area is super safe, and then the entertainment, and then you're always patrolling the whole time during the lighting.
Yeah, I'm basically an event stalker. I stroll the whole area.
You're everywhere.
Looking for any kind of
You're everywhere at every event. This is not your only event. I mean, you're everywhere at every event. We always look for you. We have a question. We need another table. Where's Stan?
Yeah,
we need another chair.
Tables appear, but that's not true. It's our parks division. I mean, Light Up Ocala, it's grown so much. In the past, it was kind of a one-person operation in the past. Obviously, it started with the DBA back in the day, but it's grown so much that it is not a one-person operation. It's a team thing.
So 31 years is what our papers say. This is the 31st year.
That's right.
And so the first year was. Do you know anything about the first year?
Like I said, I know it was started by the DBA, and it was probably cold then too.
What is DBA? What is that?
Downtown Business Association.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
Okay. Gosh, that's pretty amazing. This year you're
almost as
starting
old
at
as me.
4. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm 34, so
wow.
it's almost as old as me.
Oh, wow. Well, we're older than Hawaii and Alaska, so.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we always use that as our landmark.
Well, as far as them being, initiated into our gang.
And this year it's starting at 4 p.m.?
4 p.m. and it ends at 9.
And you moved the lighting of the lights earlier this year?
That's correct. The lighting ceremony, instead of being at 7:30, and then flash and the game's over.
Right.
We're lighting them at 6:30.
Oh, okay.
Full extra hour of enjoyment.
That is a cool idea. I like that idea.
Well, we kind of sat there and thought, and I was thinking about it last year, to be honest with you. But sun goes down 6 o'clock. It's kind of getting dark by that time, So it's an honest, easy answer.
Is the actual switch that turns on all the lights done by an honored person every year or something, like a celebrity or a mayor or something like that?
Or youth, especially.
Oh, just to get some kids to do it? Okay.
It's usually our city council president usually, and they bring a guest, or if we have a particular guest that's interested in coming, or if we invite somebody that's available to come in town.
Oh, okay.
This year, Miss Mary Sue Rich, she's taking the task from John McLeod.
Oh, she is?
Yeah, he's. I don't think he's going to be here this year.
Can we have Droopy Draws, or is that out?
I'm sure if you want to, it might be cool.
It's a joke.
It's a joke. I wouldn't do it, but it's going to be cool.
It's a funny joke.
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
To me.
It was pretty good.
To me. I know you.
It doesn't bother me. I don't care. I worked over at the Krosky Center with all the kids, so I was constantly pull up your pants. But then eventually they just saw me and their pants just lifted automatically.
And you start on Friday, closing down some of the roads to get everything.
On the north end, we actually closed down near our Whoville area, so it's Northeast 1st Street. We closed that down because we start setting up for Whoville because we showed the movie.
That was cool. Was that last year, the first year you did that?
First year we did that.
That was a really good idea.
One of our ladies at our office, Kim Sickler, who got married not too long ago, she, her and her husband put tons of time into building the Whoville. They've been working on it at home.
If you didn't go last year, you got to go this year. Stan, we got to take a little break for the weather.
No problem.
It's 28 degrees according to the wind chill factor right now.
I left my jacket in the car.
We'll take a little break and be right back. This is The Source, WOCA. We're speaking to Stan Creel.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. It'll be partly sunny today with highs ranging from 57 in the northernmost part of the zone to 67 in the south. Tonight, mainly clear and cold. Lows ranging from the low 30s inland to the upper 40s on the coast. Tomorrow, partly sunny with a high between 64 and 71. For Friday, partly sunny, high 69 to 75. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Hey, it's Christy with Ocala Mac and PC Repair and Ocala Guest Wi-Fi to let you know we have you covered. We are the only local certified Apple and Microsoft computer company in Ocala. We are family owned and operated. From mobile repair to wireless networks, viruses, new systems, or security cameras, we do it all. Check us out online, ocalamacpc.com, or give us a call, 352-566-8324.
Tell them Nick, Madison, or Mason sent you and get free diagnostic.
Get your internet telephone service from the company that brought affordable internet service to Ocala in the first place. All is Safe is a sister company of Ocala Guest Wi-Fi, a company you've known and trusted for all your internet needs. Whether you need a phone or hundreds, we've got the products and services to meet your needs both now and in the future. Our plans include everything from local and long-distance calling to equipment maintenance and even software upgrades. You can count on All is Safe to give you cost certainty knowing that your bill will be the same next week, next month, or even next year. Call 352-450-8647 today to learn how to cut your monthly telephone bill up to 60%.
Listen up, veterans and family veterans. It's your week at Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens. Now through Saturday, you get 10% off at Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens. All veterans. And how about these buys? First and fabulous Christmas cactus, now available, just about ready to burst in bloom and beautifully foil wrapped, just $3.99. A select group of Bob Wine's famous camellias, budded and blooming for just $5 and $10. And the most gorgeous double red knockout roses in town, just $12.99. Citrus trees, still 20% off, and veterans, you get 10% more. And you can get up to $75 when you purchase Christmas gift certificates at Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens. What are you waiting for? Get on over this week, a special week at Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens, Southeast 38th Street, Ocala. Proudly locally grown and family owned since 1952.
Are you a mom looking for inspiration? Are you creative? Mamazine.com is a lifestyle blog designed for the local mom to be inspired by the beauty of motherhood while staying current on local events and issues. Visit Mamazine.com today to find events around town, recipes, imaginative play ideas, and more. Mamazine.com.
All right, 12 minutes before 8 o'clock. This Saturday is an exciting day because this Saturday is Light Up Ocala, and this is when I guess Ocala kicks off the holiday season at Light Up Ocala. Absolutely. The rest of the country does it on Thanksgiving. Sometimes Thanksgiving is before Light Up Ocala. This year, it's never?
No, Light Up Ocala is always the Saturday before Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay. I never realized that. It just seems like it's later. They're both later. Mm-hmm. That's the reason for that. Okay.
Did you eat turkey yet, man?
I did, as a matter of fact. Stan Creel is here to talk about Light Up Ocala, and you are the guy. How long have you had the job you have?
It's 5 years now.
5 years. Wow.
But I've helped with it, I think 6 or 7.
Oh, okay.
I just kind of.
So when do they actually start putting the lights up?
They start putting the lights up in early October.
It's an amazing job.
But it's only, well, I should say this. They start prepping for it in early October. They really start putting them up towards mid to late October.
How much space is used to store all of the Christmas decorations? Must be a whole building or something.
It's a lot. I know they keep them with our electric department, and they have a huge facility over there. I don't want to say it's as big as Sears or anything, but
okay, but it's like,
but it's large.
Not one room.
It's not one room. They store it nice and neat. It's I would probably say it's probably about as big as a studio, as far as the whole thing here.
Wow.
So it's big enough.
So there must be a method.
Well,
like this goes first and that goes second. Yeah,
there's an absolute method to it. Our guys in our electric department, and part of that's our theme this year is It's On. So it's kind of praising the electric, because they've done a great job with what they've been doing lately. But yeah, it's basically they'll look at where they have and what we're going to increase or decrease as far as lights. But they're not the only ones. We also have Clark Sales, which we have come in and do like our, I guess, palm trees and some other avenues.
Oh, okay.
And they bring in stuff. So what they do is they have to coordinate kind of back and forth with them to see what they're doing, and once that's all plotted out, and that's usually back in, August, September, they're kind of looking at some of that stuff. Right. And we kind of say, okay, here's what we're going to do, here's what you're going to do. And then they go through and they'll, whether we're doing drip lights or if they're doing the big canopy lights, which everybody loves the canopy lights back.
I know.
Yeah, me too.
So
I was glad to have them back. We still
They are back this year?
The canopy, yeah, they were back last year.
Oh, were they?
Yeah, they were right down the square. But we say Citizen Circle and Whoville in the north end. Both of those areas, they have the drip lights still. So we didn't lose them. We just
they spread
back
out.
The canopy lights, yeah.
Oh, okay. And
according to your press release, you said the ice skating rink is double in size.
Oh, really?
It's almost double. I think it's like half a double or something. So it's almost
bigger,
there.
it's
like
larger
50%
then.
larger, I guess you might say. But it's definitely, there's over 4,000 lights on it.
That was an amazing thing too last year. It wasn't even ice; it was plastic or something.
It's a large cutting board, more or less.
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing? Did you
cool.
try it?
Yes, I did.
And
it was successfully fun.
Did it feel like ice?
No.
Oh, it didn't.
No.
What did it feel like?
It wasn't cold at all.
Okay, but I mean, what did it?
I'm kidding. I know what you were asking.
Did it glide like ice?
No, it does not glide like ice. If you ever ran a knife over a cutting board.
That's what it feels like, huh?
Kind of like that. So it's not, running it over ice is a little different. It's a little more smoother. A lot of hockey teams up north, and I think are using it to build strength. For their hockey team.
Oh, I see.
It's a little bit more challenging.
A little bit harder.
It's a little bit harder, but it's pretty safe as far as, going along one. You don't have to, freeze your bum as you hit the floor, so which is always a great thing.
Yeah.
But it also kind of keeps everybody going about the same speed. Really talented skaters can get on there and they can navigate, but the little ones and stuff, it kind of allows them to move a little freer without the worry of slip.
So I mean, the Light Up Ocala has not only grown north, but it grew south a few years earlier, right?
Yeah, that same year that we grew north, we grew to Citizen Circle.
Okay.
And I'm just holding my cup up in the air for some reason. It's too warm still.
So how many bands?
How many bands? Let's see here. We've got.
There's always a lot of music
happening. We got
happening.
the big band, which is Center Stage Band. This is just at Citizen Circle, and they're literally a big band, so instruments obviously, and they perform and practice over at our 8th Avenue Senior Center, and so they'll be there. We also have Next Gen at Meadowbrook, which is some of our groups at Meadowbrook Church. They have a
I think I saw them last year.
Christmas every year.
They have right. They have their Christmas event every year, and so they will be performing a couple acts. Then we also have Mark Reich, which is really cool. The dude is amazing.
Who's he?
He does like Sinatra type
wow.
music as well as like Michael Bublé.
Oh, wow.
So that's going to be a treat.
Where is he going to be?
Citizen Circle.
Oh, they're all in Citizen Circle.
Each one of those acts will be at Citizen Circle, so you get to see them. And then we also at each the Square and Citizen Circle, we have like different dance groups from all over the community. Extensions dance.
So we've got to get over there and see some of them.
They're going to be great.
We'll have to bail on Joe and Patsy and walk around with our cameras or something.
You need to. I'm telling you, you don't sit still, and that's one thing I always tell people. A lot of people will get to one section, they like go to the square because they're like the lighting ceremony. Like, relax. It's going to be there whether you show up or not. It's going to be there. You'll be back. Come on. So I always encourage people to walk through the entire event. Because we're going all the way down Fort King Street from Osceola all the way to Magnolia, right in front of the Marion Theater, where we'll have a magician doing all kinds of cool stuff.
Oh, cool.
We'll have some carolers there walking around.
So whatever happened to the artificial snow? That was 1 year, and we didn't see it again.
Those machines, I think they
were hard to maintain or something.
Fell apart.
Oh, you sold them? Oh,
no, they didn't know. They didn't wave off into the distance. No, I think they
put them on
got
eBay?
broke.
Oh, okay.
They got broke. No, they didn't get on eBay either. I don't think.
And what was it? Soap? Was it soap?
Yeah. It's soap, more or less. Yeah.
You're going to have the angels back this year.
Yeah, the living statues are going to be back.
Yeah.
Yeah, our angels will be back. Unity Productions brings them in, and they always do an amazing job.
I have never seen them.
What?
I know I've seen pictures in the paper, but have you seen them in person?
Yeah, we walked that one year, and we saw them way off in the distance when we were doing stuff, and then we said, "Oh, those are the angels." And then when
I don't remember seeing them. Really?
All right, so if you
maybe I did then.
If you walk to Citizen Circle, so if you go to Fort King, basically follow Fort King all the way down to Osceola, right there at the entrance into Citizen Circle, right there in that corner. Can't miss them.
Oh, they always stay in the same place. They don't stroll?
I moved them there. They used to be they have a pedestal.
They used to be on the
They used to be right on the square, but they're on a pedestal, and they'll literally sit there and pose for you. So obviously they statue up for a little bit, and then somebody get next to them. I've seen them pick up babies and hold the baby. I've seen them
I wonder what their day job is.
Well, they're performance artists.
Yeah, I guess they do that a lot.
They travel all over the world doing this. I mean, literally, that's their job. I mean, they do it like every week. They're doing it.
You think if they went to like Jerusalem and did this, maybe people would stop fighting? You think it's oh, gee, there's an angel. We better stop.
I hope so.
You know, I would like to think so, but then again, there's painted people.
they might get rocks thrown at them or something.
Well, let's hope not for that. But if not, they might just draw a crowd and make some people smile.
Well, the mayor yesterday decided no, we're not going to be sister cities with that Palestinian city, right? What was that story?
You know, I didn't hear that.
6 miles north of Jerusalem.
That's probably because I was still working on my note. I heard a little note on that, but I didn't hear the whole story. So
you have something called sky high juggling?
Yeah.
What
actually,
is that gonna be?
He's a kind of a world-renowned guy, but he will do fire juggling, which is why we have to have the fire department close to him. But he's a great guy, man. He's a lot of fun. He will entertain tons of people at all times. I mean, usually there's anywhere from 700 people standing around him, just crowded, where you can't even get around. He'll get the crowd interacted. He has like a 3-tier unicycle that he gets on while he's sitting there and all kinds of stuff.
My goodness.
He does tricks and everything. I mean, he is fantastic. He is so much fun. People love him. He's right on State Road 40.
You are
right across the street from you.
Oh, he is. Wow, pretty cool.
So you might be able to.
Oh, I did see that. I did see that on the map. Yeah, you are fantastic. And let me just compliment you. You are a juggler. Don't you think, Robin?
I mean,
think about all the things that Stan does. In fact, at the last minute, he agreed to come in here to do this.
Yes, exactly.
Well, I'm happy to be here.
Well, it's good. But I mean, you're a great asset to us in Ocala, and I hope you realize that. Hope our listeners know.
I appreciate
really
it. If they hear it. I just, like I said, my favorite part is that I get the stress going up for it. You know, and right along with the rest of our staff as we prepare and everything. You know, and we're changing some of the ways we do stuff so that we can be more efficient at it. You know, with less stress, hopefully. And we've definitely done a better job at that. But there's just, like I said, there's so many people involved.
Did you grow up here?
No, I was born in New Orleans, but okay, I grew up here. Who am I kidding?
How old were you when you moved here?
8.
8.
Well, then you did.
More or less, I grew up here.
Sort of, kind of.
My early part, I was more like Texas area.
But I'm sure you remember before 8. So,
oh yeah, absolutely.
So that contributed to who you are.
Yeah, that's where I started playing soccer and learning all about events. No.
You play guitar too?
No. I see you.
Oh, I do.
I see you all the time posting stuff on Facebook.
Yeah, I know.
You're like, this is my next song. And I'm like, crooner.
Crooner.
No, we're not crooners. We're just
a joke.
It's our. We don't have little children to post anymore. So
no.
You don't want children to post anymore, so you just go ahead and do yourself. That's okay. I don't post anything on Facebook unless it's city stuff.
But see, somebody posted a video of you telling stories to children at the hayride.
Yeah,
at Halloween time, and that was wonderful.
Yeah, that's always a fun time. I love that. It's fun telling stories. All you do is sit there and make them up. All I do is go through. I go through the whole boatload of kids or trailer full load of kids, and I just look at all their outfits and see who they, Iron Man, the Witch, whatever's there, and I just make up a story as we go along around the lake. Just something fun.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Well, and I can tell that they love you, and I can tell that you love doing it. I think that's another.
It's a joy.
Yeah.
And that's why Light Up Ocala and all the other events are so successful, because you're always there hands-on from start to finish.
Absolutely.
All the time.
I'll be there 5 a.m. that morning till 1 a.m. that night.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
So I sleep all Sunday. Just so anybody knows, don't call me.
Don't call Sunday. You're done.
About what I do is I get up for for church, and then after that, I comatose.
Stan Creel, thank you so much for coming in here, and the biggest thank you is for what you do for all of us here in Ocala. Light Up Ocala is this Saturday. It starts what time?
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock,
and then followed right on that is the Junior Sunshine Christmas Parade at 4:30.
All right.
Lighting ceremony 6:30, and we close at 9. And the lights stay on all the way till January 4th.
Oh, how nice.
And the ice rink. And
the skating ice rink.
Stan, thank you. We've got to take a break. This is WOCA Ocala.
Fox News Radio, I'm Lillian Wu. A freak snowstorm paralyzing more than 130 miles of the New York State Freeway.
In the beginning, we was all joyful and stuff, but as the hours started going, we've gotten tired and restless.